Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing, dog? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, hey, we some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. It's Friday. It's a final trading day of the week. It's a final 30 minutes of the trading week, and what a week it's been inside of True Trading Group. My goodness, all of you that have just recently joined True Trading Group, you picked one hell of a time to do so, because I got to tell you, I'm so damn proud of the trading that's been going on inside of chat, not just from moderators, but also from members. If you guys caught the live stream last night, you know we had a great day yesterday. The analysis yesterday was absolutely picture perfect, spot on. We came into the day today. Today's a little bit of a choppier day. It's a slower day. There's not as much momentum, not as much going on, but the Dow Jones is fighting to try to stay green for its 10th consecutive day. Right now, as we sit, the Dow is up 21 points. If the Dow finishes green, it will mark the 10th consecutive green day on the Dow, which is a streak unlike most that you will ever see, for the Dow to be green 10 consecutive days in a row. What do you guys think? We're only up 20 points on the Dow. Go ahead, comment in chat. You think we're going to finish green or red on the Dow? Not the NASDAQ, not the SPY, on the Dow. What do you think? Green or red? Go ahead, sound off in chat. Let's see what we all think. Green or red? What do you think the Dow is going to close? We're up 23 points with 21 minutes to go. All right. 21 minutes to go. That's just about how much we're up. We're about 27 points right now on the Dow. It'll be interesting to see how the day kind of closes itself out. But it's a great day. It's a great day. It's another big day for members of True Trading Group. Some monster trades today. Nvidia puts, Netflix puts. I call them trades of the day. Congratulations, members that were following Shy, one of our professional trading moderators, on Netflix put options from all the way back here this morning. And then you're getting the rollover and the follow. Oh, you know what? Let me go full size so you guys can see my charts a little bit better. Instead of that was my 4 time frame chart breakdown, which is I usually use that 4 time frame setup when I'm actually trading. And right here was the entry on put options for Shy today and for a lot of members in True Trading Group with Netflix. And there you guys can see Netflix following through with the weakness from yesterday. Netflix got crushed yesterday. Yep, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had a little, I'm not sure what just happened. I think my internet actually just flickered, but I am back. So with Netflix got rocked yesterday on the back of earnings. Now you guys can see you're getting some follow through to the downside there on Netflix. Then also Nvidia, another one today. New lows of the day, guys, on Nvidia. Congratulations, TTG fam. And this was an entry right here. Right here was the entry on the Nvidia puts, and just another, you guys can see here, follow through to the downside. A lot of members are still in this position. I know we have Shy, one of our TTG moderators, I believe. Let me just do a quick check in on positioning as we are here. And yes, still in that position. That's the July 28th, 450 strike put. That is now, yep, still in that position. Okay, so Shy is still in that position. So some members of True Trading Group still in this position, guys. The Nvidia puts today paying off beautifully on top of the sell-off that we experienced yesterday. And I'm still short, full disclosure, I am still short Snowflake. All right, Snowflake was a trade of the day for us yesterday. You got the huge rollover yesterday on Snowflake. Okay, and today you can see Snowflake back to yesterday's lows. I am going to carry the remaining piece that I have. We shorted Snowflake yesterday up here around 183. I am going to be carrying the rest of this position over the weekend, and we're going to see if I can get a little bit more downside on Snowflake. If we can crack yesterday's lows, maybe next week, I think you can see I think that we can see Snowflake right down into these low 170s, 173 or so, and I could take my final profit off the table on this Snowflake, on the Snowflake short. All right, so that's what I'm going to kind of be looking for there. See if I can get a little bit more downside, as that stock is currently sitting at the dead low of the day at 176. We got to break through 175.50, which is yesterday's lows, and that should put me in the driver's seat on that. So I see, here we go. Members are asking me, Mike, are you holding any positions over the weekend? I am holding the Snowflake short. Okay, but full disclosure, I took the bulk of my position off yesterday. Okay, so I'm only in a small piece of this position, just trying to stretch this gain, trying to get a little extra gravy on top of what I think that we're going to have here, which could be a couple more dollars of downside on Snowflake. But I'm not in full position on Snowflake. I'm down to a small piece of that position. I'm also still long a small piece of GFAI. We made a little bit of money on GFAI in the morning. I'm still holding on to a small piece in case the stock gave you an afternoon squeeze, which does not seem like it's going to be the case. I have a stop loss underneath $8 in case it just, drops. I'm not going to hold this over the weekend though, guys. Again, this is also not full position. I took profits off earlier this morning when the stock was giving you this little rally there in the morning. Took profits off there early, but I still am long a piece. I don't have high expectations for it at all. My stop loss is right underneath 8. I do not plan on holding that over the weekend, but we'll see if there's a little spike going into the end of the day. And we are red. We are red on the Dow, guys. Oh, no, wait. No, almost. We're up 6 points. 6 points on the Dow. We are up 6 points. We're almost just went red, but just not quite. So welcome, guys. We're here for the final, now 15 minutes of the trading day. My name is Michael Edward Perinati. I go by Michael Edward. I began my career working at a fund in New York City, T3 Alpha Fund, my very first job right out of college. While there, I had to go through a 3-month educational training program, guys. That's where I learned how to become a trader. They wouldn't let me touch a dollar of their money until I went through and I got their training. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, and along with my team of 10 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we have helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. Truly a global community here at True Trading Group. BC, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We provide live workshops and individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it all. We also cover all styles of trading. So at TTG, we day trade, we swing trade, we also do long-term investing. There's something for everybody inside True Trading Group. We take that university level of curriculum. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of professional training that I received working at the fund in New York. We pair that with today's top financial tools. These are important tools that you should be using, but most retail traders don't. And the reason they don't use them is because it's expensive. If you were to go to the companies directly that offer these tools, it's going to cost you over $5,000 a year. Now, that's a lot of money to ask a retail trader to pay for tools, but you should use them. You should use them because they give you more information. They help you make better decisions. They therefore then increase your chances of success. We've spent years building relationships with those companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. So when you guys become members of True Trading Group, you get access to all of these tools, Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, a whole long list of dark pool data, short data, unusual options, activity, options flow. There's new low on Snowflake. We'll see if we can crack 175.50. We're still short. But you guys get access to all of these things when you guys join True Trading Group. This way, you don't have to pay the $5,000 that's going to cost you if you were to go to the companies directly. We spent years building relationships with those companies, so you guys don't have to. You also get access to all of our members, the most educated, helpful, and supportive and successful community of traders you're ever going to find. And of course, the trade alerts from myself and the THD mods that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years on all of our executions. We're fully transparent. You guys got our trade history activity loaded up from our trading, loaded up in the trader history tab from the trading journals, available for all to see over on our website. So fully transparent, open book here for members of True Trading. We are holding on by the skin of our teeth. 20 points now on the Dow. The SPY just kind of put in like a little bit of a triple bottom there. It's a slow day in the overall markets, guys. There's not the SPY has just gone sideways today. So if you guys just see price action on the SPY today, that's it, right? So you guys can see it's just a nice little consolidation breather type of day on the SPY after you had a pretty decisive move to the downside yesterday. You can see clear downside of the markets yesterday, and today you're getting a little bit more of just a kind of a consolidation type of day. But it doesn't stop us from having great and fantastic days. Congratulations, members of True Trading Group that hit on the Nvidia trade and also hit on the Netflix trade. What I want to do is I want to actually kind of go over this. I want to cover these trades with you guys because, I said to people last week, if you guys caught my live stream on Sunday evening, I said to people last week that I believe that this was going to be a huge week, that earnings were starting off. You're going to get some of the big companies reporting earnings, and you're going to get some directional moves on stocks because stocks are going to be able to trade based on earnings and not have anything to do with the Fed because the Fed's not speaking at all this week. And sometimes when the Fed speaks, the markets can get pretty choppy because you can have a situation where maybe the markets are strong. A Fed member says something and the markets then pull back. And then another different Fed member says something else and the markets bounce back. And that can be a little bit more of a challenging type of trading environment when that back and forth price action is happening. But when you can get the markets to trade based on one certain thing, like we're trading this week on earnings, it makes for an easier trade. It makes for more momentum. It makes for more directional follow-through. Directional follow-through equals larger moves. Larger moves equals greater percentage gains. Greater percentage gains equals more money. And that's the goal. That's why we do this, right? That's why you're on these live streams, to help you guys make money. And the truth of the matter is that the vast majority of members are making money and becoming better traders. I'll prove it to you. Members of TTG, do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat right now. If you guys are members and you're making money and you're becoming better traders because of True Trading Group, just go ahead right now and type the number 1. Members. Way to go, Eric Van Gilder, up $528 today. Boom. It's a nice way to start the weekend. Great job, Eric. Yeah, guys, type the number 1 and tell me how you did this week. Tell me how you guys did this week. If you guys made money this week, tell me how you did. How much did you make? Or what percentage gain did you get? If you don't want to talk dollar amounts, that's totally fine. Okay, you guys sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. I want to know how you did this week. It's been a great week inside of True Trading Group, and you can see some monster trades. Yes, Mike H paid some bills today. I like to hear that. That's what the stuff that matters. Sometimes, you ask people like, hey, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to make money in the markets? Why are you trading? Why do you want to learn this? I don't want to hear it's because I want to buy a mansion. Green, 2 weeks in a row. Way to go, Thrill Seeker. Excellent speaking with you today. We had a one-on-one today. One of the one-on-one mentor sessions I did with Thrill Seeker today. Had an absolute blast. I'm happy to hear about the improvements. 2 green weeks in a row. 100% return. Yes, way to go, Toll Man. 300% gain for Dane. Finishing my week off in the green. Thanks all, says Kenneth. 2nd green week in a row. Wizard, my man, great job. Up 18K. My boy Tony, what's up, man? Oh, way to go, Kenneth. Congratulations. Kenneth's first entire green week. Great job. Kevin is 12 of the last 14 days green. Way to go, Kevin. Oh, I'd love to see this, guys. I love to see this. Oh, you betcha, Mamba. Guys, we got to give a big shout out to Mamba. TTG username Mamba. Guess what? It's their birthday tomorrow. They want a shout out. Everybody tell Mamba happy birthday from the TTG fam. I just got a private message from Mamba in the chat saying, hey, it's my birthday tomorrow. Can I get a shout out? Absolutely. Mamba, shout out. Happy birthday. Everybody give Mamba, TTG member, a big, huge TTG happy birthday. Green this entire week, says Bruce. 30% gain for John today. Incredible. I love it. All right, guys, we got 8 minutes to go. Like I said, I'm probably going to carry this snowflake short over the weekend. GFAI still not doing anything. I'm running out of time here. I don't plan on holding this over the weekend. It's a small green trade, nothing for me to really write home about. We took some profits off at 9.45. We took more profits off at 9.25. Right now, the stock's at 8.55. we'll see if, I really don't feel like this running out of time for the stock to squeeze. I'm not gonna hold this position over the weekend, but way to go, WW Music Man. Green 4 out of 5 days this week. Great job. Yeah, I'm just gonna get, honestly, my hat goes off to you guys, moderators and members alike. There's just been some really great trading going on in True Trading Group. This has been a great month. It's really been a great month. The month started slow because you had the July 4th week, right? Like the markets didn't do much. You had a half day Monday. The markets were closed on that Tuesday for the 4th. A lot of people just took off that week altogether. They just went on vacation. So it was the month started slow, but then when you came back, when all market participants came back that second week of July, it's been lights out ever since. It's been the lower than expected inflation data. Markets have been churning to the upside ever since the inflation data came in light. Now earnings come out. You get some earnings disappointments in the last couple of days, today and yesterday. Some disappointments in earnings with Tesla, Netflix, American Express, Discover Financial, CSX. Some disappointments in earnings. But then prior to that, you had some real standout, amazing plays when it comes to earnings, and that was JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Charles Schwab, Johnson & Johnson, United Health, right? You had some really great earnings also come out as well, and give you some really positive signs when it comes to, the earnings season coming forward. But next week is the week that really matters. Next week, 30% and 11 Dow components. 30% of the S&P plus 11 Dow components report earnings next week. Next week is the busiest week of earnings. Some of your mega cap tech companies are also going to be coming out and reporting earnings. You want to know what else happens next week? The Fed meeting. So next week is going to be the biggest week of the entire year, and of the entire month. And it's already been a huge month. But next week, I think, is going to be the biggest week of the entire month because it's the busiest week of earnings, the most amount of S&P 500 companies reporting earnings next week. We start the mega cap tech, some of the mega cap tech names, and then you also have the Fed meeting on Wednesday. Jam that Fed meeting right dead smack in the middle of this week of wild and crazy earnings. So I'm telling you guys this now. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, I'm telling you now, next week is the week that you want to be in chat with us and take advantage of these opportunities. At least join our trial membership so you can be with us for next week. Anyone that's on this live stream right now, if you guys are not members of True Trading Group and you would like to come trade through what is going to be the biggest week of the entire month, you can do it with our 7-day trial. It's a 7-day trial. The weekend does not count. So if you join our trial today, day 1 of your trial starts on Monday. So it's 7 full trading days. And any trial member, I got a special little thing for you guys here tonight. Any trial member that joins, okay, this weekend, you guys will have a chance at $1,000 giveaway this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel. You can all set your reminders. I'm giving away $1,000. So all the trial members here, you can go to ttgthree.com. That's ttg3 spelled out.com. Go there, enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the application, enter your information, check out, and you guys are good to go. We charge $3 for the trial membership. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There's no reoccurring payment. It's a one-time fee of $3. We charge $3 just to make sure that you're a real person, okay? We maintain a very high-quality chat room, and we're all busy during the day. We're all trying to make money. I don't want anybody coming into chat spamming a bunch of nonsense, spamming a bunch of garbage and a bunch of nonsense that is going to distract members from doing what we do best, and that's making money. So that's why we charge $3. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal or automatic upgrade. Okay, there's no funny business. So if you guys want to join our trial, go to ttgthree.com. Be with us next week. Trade with myself, trade with the other 10 professional traders in True Trading Group, trade with the members, and you have a shot at $1,000 on Sunday. I'm giving away $1,000 this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So anyone that joins that trial, you guys have a chance at $1,000. Okay? You guys got a shot at $1,000 on Sunday. All right? So go to ttgthree.com. shoutouts.ee.com. Name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this. Tell them how many fire hydrants that you see. Fill out the application. Check out. And then you guys are good to go. All right. That's ttgthree.com. Let's see here, guys. We've got, well, yeah, looks like we're going to close in the green, guys. The Dow is going to go for its 10th consecutive green day. We are up 21 points with 2 minutes to go. 21 points with 2 minutes to go. All right, so I am going to hold on to that snowflake short. We'll see if I can get a little more downside out of that next week. And I'm going to, let's go ahead and do this. We got about a minute to go. Guys, I'm flattening out on the, I just flattened out my position. And there it is. All right, so I just got flat on GFAI. So I'm just going to send that out to members of True Trading Group. Like I said, I had no intention on carrying that. I had no intention on carrying that over the weekend. So I just got flat on GFAI. Let me send out the alert to all of our members in True Trading Group. Just make sure everybody's aware. All right. So there it is. Like I said, so I'm out of GFAI. Was small green trade. Nothing to write home about. But finishing the week on a green note, feeling good. Oh, wait a second, guys. We had a couple of seconds. Oh, the Dow. No, the Dow's up. Oh, we're up 1 point. We're red. Oh, this is crazy. The Dow is fluctuating between up 1 point, down 1 point, up 2 points. We got a couple seconds to go, guys. We've got 25 seconds. The Dow is up 2 points. Can the Dow close green for the 10th consecutive day? We're now up 5 points, 7 points, 3 points, 1 point, 3 points, 10 seconds to go. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And oh, we did it. It closed green. Unbelievable. Up 3 points. Up 3 points. You've got to be kidding me. Up 3 points on the Dow. Oh, man. Wow. That was, and now trading a little bit lower after. That was wild. Right into the close. Right into the close, man. That's nuts. All right. So, yeah, trading a little bit lower there. And we got new lows on that snow. Oh, we're we're red now. Now we're red. And now we're back to flat. Yeah, we're basically flat. I mean, it's all for fun. There's no relevance to that green or red close on the Dow. That's just for fun. But Snowflake finishing down there near lows, right? So we're still short Snowflake. We've had this beautiful move to the downside. We made a really good money on Snowflake. We took tons of profit off yesterday. I'm still short some. I'm looking for a little bit more downside on this name. And like I said, my final target's going to be down here in the low, down there in the low 170s. All right, it's going to be down there in the low 170s. That's what I'm going to be looking for, guys, for that Snowflake trade. All right, folks. Yes, Praveen, I see you. Praveen, I see you. Yes, Praveen, welcome to the trial membership. Welcome to the trial membership, Praveen. Yeah, guys, it's a one-time payment. It is a one-time payment. It's $3. Again, we charge $3 just to make sure that you guys are, in fact, a real person. All right, there's no automatic renewal. There's no, automatic upgrade. You guys just go to ttgthree.com, pay the $3. You guys are good to go. All right, and then, like I said, everyone that joins a trial, I'm giving away $1,000 on Sunday evening. Everyone that joins a trial, you guys all have a shot at $1,000 Sunday evening. All right, take a quick little sip of water. We'll just go over, kind of recap the week. You also have the QQQ rebalancing. Didn't really have too much of an impact today. Doesn't really feel like we had too much of an impact today. Yeah, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia, all being rebalanced in the Qs. They all finished red today, but tech in general is red today. So I don't know if you can say that, a lot of the selling pressure that you saw on some of these names today was maybe from some of that rebalancing, but nonetheless, it provided for great trading opportunities for members in True Trading Group. Let's recap trades of the day, and we're going to touch on Netflix here first. So Netflix, I would say this is probably trade of the day today for a lot of members, either Netflix or Nvidia. But let's talk about the trade here with Netflix. Okay. Netflix yesterday had earnings, and they were not good. It was not good earnings. You had a big gap down. We got to welcome Raul. Raul, welcome to the trial membership. Raul, guys, again, remember, next week's going to be the biggest week of the month. It's the busiest earnings week, 30% of the S&P, 11 Dow components reporting next week, and you also have the Fed meeting. So if there's ever been a week for you to not try to trade through this environment on your own, it's next week. You're going to go to TTG.com, join our trial, trade with myself and the other mods and the members of True Trading Group next week. And you have a shot at $1,000 on Sunday. So you got this catalyst earnings gap down on Netflix, right? This catalyst gives you this gap down. So you got some weakness there on Netflix on the back of earnings. And in the very early morning session, you can see very clearly that you had a really nice level of support early, right? Early, you had this nice level of support there for Netflix. Then you broke it, and then that level starts acting as resistance. Then all of a sudden, you can see we can't get back above this level. We came all the way back up to that zone then late in the day, and late in the day, it still became resistance. So see how Netflix unable to get back above that level? Well, coming into the day today, that was a target. That was a level of resistance from yesterday. So Shai, who's one of our professional trading mods, trades options. We got in here looking at Netflix. Netflix opens up, shoots right back up to that level, and then heavy rejection off that level, showing you that it is, in fact, still a level of resistance. So what happens once that level confirms for you that it is a level of resistance? Well, you buy put options. Right side, right here inside of this candle, Shai steps in, buys put options on Netflix, and the rest is history, folks. Right? The rest is history. You can see the stock then just kind of rolls itself over and just bleeds itself all the way out, and Shai just taking profits off as the stock just continues its decline. And that was a beautiful read off of continued weakness from yesterday's earnings. Beautiful setup, right? The stock was weak yesterday, but weak for good reason, because they missed on earnings, right? So that weakness still giving you follow through today. All you need is a signal that resistance is confirmed, and that rejection off of that level that was resistance yesterday gives you that confirmation, gets you into the trade, and then allows you to capitalize on the downward move. So congratulations, members of True Trading Group, that were able to capitalize on the Netflix trade. And then also we'll go back and hit on Nvidia. What about Nvidia? All right. Now with Nvidia, the play on Nvidia today is more of an initial morning low break, and then just seeing weakness follow through in some of the semiconductor names. Like, you had this Taiwan semi, which had, again, bad earnings yesterday, catalyst to be weak, and then you get a gap down today and the stock continues to the downside. So this is kind of like, again, more continued selling pressure in the NASDAQ. You break initial morning lows. I'll draw a line across the initial morning low for you. There it is. That is your initial morning low. These are today's candles. And then you broke initial morning low. All right, Angela, welcome to the trial. Angela, welcome to the trial. So there's you break initial morning low. Then on the bounce back, that's when then Shai steps in and gets put options right here on that bounce back into retest that prior low. All right, looking for continued weakness on some of the semiconductors, right? You kind of pierce through that level, you put in a nice little tail, and then a heavy rejection. That heavy rejection there, again, another signal of continued weakness, and that there still is some selling pressure on the name. And you can see the stock then continues its move to the downside. And that's just able we able to take advantage of. You got a little midday bounce here, kind of tested your resolve a little bit, but then rolled right back over, right back down towards lows. So congratulations, members of True Trading Group. We got to welcome William to the trial. William just from the trial. Guys, welcome. I'm done. Open arms with you guys to join us for the trial membership. All right, guys, this is the longest streak for the Dow since 2017. The last time the Dow was green 10 days in a row was 2017. Crazy, right? You would have thought 2021, with how the market just went straight up in 2021, you would have thought, or maybe even in 2019. 2019, the markets went straight up. So you would have thought at some point during one of those two bull market years that we would have had more than 10 consecutive green days in a row on the Dow. But nope, you got to go back to 2017, the last time that happened. So all of our trial members, welcome to the trial. Like I said, it's going to be a big week next week. All right, so go to ttgthree.com, join the trial. It is $3. I know you all have $3. It'll be the best damn $3 you've ever spent in your entire life. I guarantee it. All right. And then we're giving away $1,000 on Sunday. Everyone that joins the trial, you're all included in a giveaway where I'm giving away $1,000 on Sunday. So good luck to all trial members. So right now, William, Angela, Raul, okay, Praveen, you guys are all in the running for that $1,000. What are you going to do with the $1,000 if you win it? Are you going to use it to join True Trading Group, get yourself a free membership? That's how much our membership is. Our membership's like $1,017 for the entire year. So if you guys win the $1,000, I mean, obviously $1,000 is yours, but if you want to join TTG fam, you certainly can do so. All right. I'm just checking out, see what's going on in CNBC, if there was anything else new there. But those are trades of the day today, guys. Nvidia and Netflix, trades of the day. I made a little bit of money on GFAI, nothing to write home about. And I've got a little bit of money still, a little bit of profit still on the Snowflake short. Not a big day for me today, P&L wise. A green day, but not a big day. Yesterday was a big day. This was a big week. So just happy to close out the week. Just, green straight across the board this week and just feeling good, trading well. Excited for next week. Earnings, the Fed. So Sunday evening, set your reminders at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be going live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday right here. I'm going to give you guys my entire game plan. I'll give you exactly what stocks I'm focused on. I'll give you my top 5 trade ideas for the week. We'll also start to go over some if this, then that type scenarios based on the Fed and based on earnings, right? So I don't try to predict the future. What you're not going to get from me is you're not going to get, okay, guys, this is what I think. This is the earnings that I think you're going to see from Microsoft. This is exactly what I think Jerome Powell is going to say. Sure, I'll give you my thoughts, but I don't position myself in trades based on those things. Those are coin flips, in my opinion. Those are guesses. Those are gambles. I don't guess. I look for probability. And what I would much rather do is I'd much rather have a better understanding of what's going to make the market go down or the stock, what would make it go up. So if it's going to come out with earnings, what are the things I want to listen for in the earnings? If there's going to be a CPI number, is if this, then that type of scenario. So then based on what actually happens with the data, I already have a very clear game plan on what I'm going to do once the data comes out. Rather than have a bias and say, oh, well, I think Tesla's going to have great earnings and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to buy call options. That's a total and complete guess. Matter of fact, you would have got your ass handed to you because Tesla got crushed, not because of earnings, but Tesla got crushed because the weirdest conference call that I've probably ever heard yesterday after the earnings call. Investors did not like some of the things that Musk said yesterday, and that gave you the big downward move in Tesla. So rather than you try to predict what's going to happen with earnings, rather than you try to predict what Jerome Powell is going to say on Wednesday, react to it. Have a game plan that says, okay, if earnings are this is what I'm going to do. If earnings are that, then that's what I'm going to do. Have 2 different plans, because then all you need to do is, okay, whatever the catalyst is, if it's a CPI print, if it's a Fed meeting, if it's an earnings release, what is it? Great. I have a game plan for that. Open it up, execute on that game plan. And this way you remove a lot of the emotional decision making out of that process, because usually what happens when you have like events like that, you get very wide, very volatile price movements, large red candles, large green candles, very, very volatile movement. That volatile movement plays into your emotions and causes you to make emotional decisions. You end up chasing stocks in the wrong direction. They jam back up in the other way. You miss trades altogether because you're not really focused on your entries, and the stock gets your entry. You're not ready for it. And then it immediately pops back in the other direction and you miss the move. These are all the things that start to happen when you don't have a clear and concise game plan and you're making decisions based on your emotions, and you're letting yourself go to price instead of price coming to you. And one of the ways that you guys will become much better traders is being able to let price come to you rather than you go to price. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, if you wanted to, I'll just use Tesla as an example. It's on my screen, so I'll just use it as an example. If you said, hey, we've got support here on Tesla at 275, then 275 breaks with an increase in volume, and you want to be short Tesla, then letting the stock come back up to you and say, okay, well, here's my VWAP indicator, which is this orange line on my screen. So this VWAP indicator can give me an entry point, and my stop loss can be back above this previous support level. So rather than you let the price come to you, you get a much better entry on your fill, rather than somebody waiting for the stock to roll over, and then you're like, oh, here comes the sell-off, right? Now you say this, okay, oh, look, here's the sell-off. Now you enter the position. That the difference between these two entries is this entry up here is letting the price of the stock come to you. This entry is you going to the price of the stock. And when you get to a point in your trading where you allow the price to come to you, you get far better entries. Far better entries. And the better your entries, the more money that you guys can make. You make your money on your entries, because the closer you can enter a trade to your stop loss, the closer to your stop loss that you can get in, the bigger your position size can be. The more money that you're going to make when the stock finally gives you the move that it is that you're looking for. What's going on, you guys? AMC is popping off. Wow, the ape deal was rejected. That's what just happened. The ape deal was rejected, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Guys, AMC just popped 73% as we have breaking news being reported. This is coming directly from our news feed. You guys get access to this as a member of True Trading Group. AMC, the ape deal with the deal with the ape shares and converting those shares was rejected in a surprise court win for the meme stock base. So this went to court. This went to court. And a surprise court decision that is rejecting that dilution. And that is why AMC just shot up 70%, now pulling back up 54%. Stock now trading 660, just got as high as 775. Let me take a look at this level too for a second. I mean, this thing's got to probably be going nuts right now. Good action on level 2, good volume. 2 to 3 million shares going off on 3-minute candles right now. $7, good size coming through. This is some good size being traded through on AMC here. Let's take a look at the chart and see maybe, you're coming up to a big resistance level, guys. Maybe a little bit more room though. Looks like we've got room up to around 8.25 to 850. Maybe 8.25 to 850. You might get, look at large seller stepping in 7. Woo, you got someone is reloading 750. You got a massive seller. Wow, you have a huge seller there. Someone just dropped off. Somebody literally just dropped off about 200,000 shares of AMC between 750 and 760. There's $8. Here we go, guys. You heard it here first. I said, it looks like we have room to 8.25 to 850. You just got to, what is that? 810, 808 is high of the day. So 808 right now on AMC. Looks like we've got big sellers at 8, but they're churning through it, guys. There's 8.25. There it is right there. Bang, 8.25. Just like we just said, 8.25 now, 850. There it is, 850. Bang. Woof. Look at this thing. There it is. Now, this is a level of resistance. I would take profits here. If anybody was long this, or if you guys were trading this, I would take a piece of profit off the table here. This stock is now up 100% in a matter of minutes. You have big resistance here from $8.50 to $9. I'm telling you, take your profits off in this zone. This is a resistance level. Okay. This is a resistance level. So if you guys, $8.50, you take your profits off the table. Right now, you got a high of the day is $8.80. Now you have buyers stepping in at $8, $8.05. Man, the volume coming through in AMC right now is nuts. That's a 4 million share candle on a 3-minute chart. Stock currently up 100% on the day. I would still listen. If anybody jumped in there when it's tough for me to, trade something that's moving this quickly. If I am, I didn't have my light speed up and ready. The market's closed, so I wasn't really ready to do anything. But if anybody jumped in there when we were 675, 7, when we said, looks like we have room to 850, again, I would be taking profits off in this area. This is a resistance zone. $8.50 to $9 is an area of resistance. You have huge sellers back now at $8.50. You had a 50,000 share bid. So bidding 50,000 shares at $8, that got filled pretty quickly. Back there for 20,000 shares. Man, the volume going through this right now is sick. Well, anyway, I would be taking profits up there. Look for a pullback off that zone. Where do I get this level from? Why am I telling everybody, hey, take profits at 850, take profits at 850? Nothing wrong with you holding a piece. Hold on to a piece in case you get through it, but it's a level of resistance. So what I do is I go ahead and I take a look at a chart, and based on what I see on a chart, I identify support and resistance levels on a chart. Those become my profit targets. So if you're short, your profit targets are support levels. If you're long, your profit targets are resistance levels. So when we were 675 saying, hey, I think we have room to 850, where's that level coming from? Why take profits off at 850? Well, you can see resistance right here on the daily chart. You can see resistance right here on the daily chart, right? So this level very clearly, November and December of last year, late February of this year, you can see the resistance there on the daily chart. So that's why I said, if you get there, take profits, expect that to be a level of resistance. But stock's doing a nice job right now trying to hold 8 bid. See that? You see that refreshing order there at 8? Get buyers at 8, still trying to hold 8. I think you get a pullback from here, but it's trying to hold 8. But I still think you maybe drop back to around 750 or so. Oof. Wow, a 500,000 share bid at $8. $500,000 share bid. Let's see if it gets filled, or if it was real. When you get back to 8, let's see if that bid is actually real. Yep, it is. There it is. 478,000 shares on the bid right now. 478,000 shares at $8 on AMC. That's probably the last of the order. If that order gets, so there's been a refreshing buyer at $8. If that 500,000 share order gets filled, that's probably the balance of the order. It probably drops under 8. So here you go. You're getting filled. 100,000 shares left. 30,000 shares left. 40,000. No, it's still refreshing. You're still refreshing at $8. So that order was filled, and you're still refreshing at $8. Somebody's buying a ridiculous amount of stock at $8. It's well over 1 million shares. Well over 1 million shares. Well, let me tell you what, I was not expecting this to happen here in the after hour session. It was a nice little slow little Friday. I thought it was going to be a nice calm little live stream, a nice calm way to finish out the week. And then this news comes out with AMC, and this thing has gone absolutely crazy. The amount of buying pressure that has stepped in at $8 is pretty crazy. If we get through 9, let's look at this for a second, because if we get through 9, I think it's an easy move to 10. Man, they are pounding $8. Another 50,000 shares just got filled at $8. Another 100,000 shares. Another 100,000 shares. This is serious volume coming through, guys, on AMC. So let's see if we do get through this $9 level, which if $8 doesn't break soon, I think $8 breaks. But if it doesn't break soon, then you're looking at this thing pushing over $9, at least pushing up to $9.50. Or I'm sorry, pushing up towards highs of the day right now is $8.80. Here you go again, testing 8. Look at 8. Wow. Just another probably 50,000 shares right there. There's another 20,000. Wow. 8 still getting pounded. I think 8 cracks, but let's see. Are you seeing these prints? Are you seeing these prints? That was another 250,000 shares. This is nuts. I'll go to a 1-minute chart just so you guys can see $8. Okay, that's it at $8. The stock will not break $8. I think it's going to break 8. I do. I don't know. I'm not sure how much more buying we're going to have here at 8, but you have had millions of shares trade here at $8, and it's the same market maker. So it's coming from the same desk. You know, it's one market maker that keeps sitting at $8. So it's a hidden order. So basically what happens when you see this, it's a hidden order. And I can do this on Lightspeed. I used to do this all the time working at the fund, where if I wanted to sell 200,000 shares, I can go on the offer and only show 100 shares. But also I can be there for 200,000. So like, that's sometimes when you see, like right now you see $8, it'll say 100 shares. When you get back to $8, it'll say 100 share bid. But then 10,000 shares, 20,000 shares, 5,000 shares, 40,000 shares, 10,000 shares are going off at $8. And you're like, why isn't the bid dropping? Because there's only 100 shares there. It's a hidden order. So the market maker is only showing 100 shares to the public, but they actually have an order to buy. In this case, it could be 2.5 million shares. Okay, so that's what that is when you guys see stuff like that. It's a hidden order. I can do that on Lightspeed. It's something that, you know, I used to do all the time working at the fund, because you usually don't show your entire size when you guys are trying to get in and out of large size positions, because you don't want to necessarily scare retail into moving the price of the stock. Because if you were to just say, oh, I want to buy 200,000 shares, you put a bid showing 200,000 shares, what happens is a lot of retail traders automatically buy in front of you. You go, oh, look, big bid. They go, oh, big bid, buyer, whale. They all buy in front of you. Then the price of the stock starts to tick higher and you don't get your fill. So that's why a trader will put a hidden order, not show the size, so not to influence any type of retail action on the stock, so they can get their order filled. That $8 level held, guys. Now you're printing 820s. There's 80. Oh, we just cracked. Oh, now it's at 795. All the order did was move 5 cents lower. All the order did was move 5 cents lower. Okay, you cracked. It's NASDAQ. It's the NSDQ market maker dropped from 8 down to 795, and you saw the order fill stop at 795, and now you're shooting right back up to the upside. Yes, that is allowed to be done, guys. That is not illegal. That is not illegal. All right, what I just explained to you is not illegal. Okay, that is not illegal. The hidden order, it's not illegal. Guys, I don't know. To be honest with you, as I'm sitting here and I'm watching this thing trade, it's starting to feel like it might want to go, but this volume is crazy. What I will say is this. If we have bag holders, and I know there are many of you that are still holding on to AMC for dear life, do not let this stock go to $8, $9, $10 and you just sit back and do nothing. What a move. We got more buyers here at 8. We're going to test this 8 again. We'll see if that NASDAQ order is still there. 795s. Yep, see him? See him at 795? So you see that NASDAQ market maker at 795? Let's see. He's going to still there. See him? He's the only market maker at 795. No one else is even posted at 795 with order flow except NSDQ. Now he just dropped. He's just dropped down to 790. All he's doing is moving down 5 cents at a time. Let's see if he sticks it. Nope. Now he's moving 10 cents at a time. Now he's 780. Now he's set. You see it? Now he's 780. See all the now. Let's see 770. Nope. He steps away from 770. Yeah, this thing is toast now. There's your $8 break. He was overwhelmed. 750. 750 now. Man, what this is wild to see. He's totally overwhelmed now. He's still buying, though. He's still buying. You feel like he should have did this a long time ago and said now he's stuck with millions of shares at $8. It's like you see that order flow. You see you getting pounded at 8. Step down. Why take that? Why take those fills at $8? Silly. Looks like it's gone now, guys. Looks like that buying that's coming from because now NASDAQ market makers movements are a lot more fluid. They're less structured like they were like every 5 cents, every 10 cents. Now it's a lot more fluid. So it looks like whatever that buy order was, all that order flow that there was could have been short covering also that they were just getting out of. But it looks like that order flow has now subsided and has now been satisfied because his movements, the market maker's movements, are a lot more fluid now. What I mean by fluid, what I mean by that is the market maker is free to move around now based on all of these different prices, right? So the market maker is now moving around based on all the order flow instead of working one order. When you've got a huge order like that, that's the focal point. You lump other order flow in with that and you work that order until that order is satisfied. And now the market maker is able to move around and just get best price and maintain orderly flow. Now you're getting that, right? So now you're at $7. Look at this break. I hope, listen, if there's anybody that was long this, when I said take profits at 850, I hope some people took profits at 850. We just got done saying 850 is resistance. We just showed you the resistance on the chart. This is why I think this is why it's resistance. This is how you identify profit targets, right? By looking at the daily chart. there's resistance, there's resistance. When those prices are met, you act and you take profits off the table. All right. So if there is anybody that was on, I don't own AMC at all. Nice. Way to go, Aaron. Yes. Great job. Aaron goes, I did. Thanks, Mike. Aaron, I'd like to hear it, bro. Congrats. Congrats. Is this really even good news for them? It is. It just, way to go. Gilbert took profits at 850 as well. Great job, guys. Look at that. 850 fills. Stock's now under 7. Great job. Is it really good news? It is. Is it good enough news for the stock to go up 100%? Most likely not. Right? Most likely not. But it's less dilution. Less dilution on the stock. And that's why the stock gave you that big boost. Right? But let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson on profit targets, right? You saw how I identified that level as resistance, telling, hey, take profit here, take profit here. This is the kind of stuff that you're going to be able to do when you're looking at a chart. When you're part of True Trading Group, and this is also the analysis that you get. I mean, anyone that's not a trial member yet, you guys join the trial, you can trade with us like this for next week. But this is the type of analysis and guidance that you get throughout the day from 10 professional traders. And I want you to be able to identify these things like this. So the way that I was just saying, hey, there's 850, you guys will be able to identify these levels when you look at a chart. Right? So when you look at a chart, you can see these levels and you can act on them. Right? No more second guessing. Right? What do most retail traders do? Most retail traders, they see the stock go up, and then they see this big red candle and they panic and they sell here instead of selling here. Now, what's the lesson we just went over? Letting price come to you rather than you going to price. Do you see the difference? An inexperienced trader sells here and gets out at $7, $6.80. That's an inexperienced trader. An experienced trader looks at the chart and says, there's resistance up here. So they put orders in front of it. They let the stock come into them and they get filled. So that's the difference. That's an experienced trader's exit. That's an inexperienced trader's exit. Do you guys see the difference? That's what I mean by let price come to you instead of you go to price. You guys will learn all this as members. Join the trial, guys. It's $3. You also have a chance at winning $1,000 this Sunday. Go to ttgthree.com. That's ttgthree.com. It's a one-time payment of $3. There's no automatic renewal. There's no reoccurring payment. There's no automatic upgrade. Once your trial is over, it just expires. You are never charged anything ever again. We charge $3 just to make sure that you are, in fact, a real person, so you don't just come into our chat and spam a bunch of nonsense and distract people while we're doing what we do best. You go to ttgthree.com, enter your name, email, phone number. You click, yes, I want this. You fill out the application, and you guys are good to go. All right? You guys got to be on the live stream on Sunday to win the $1,000. Okay? So everyone that joins the trial membership, ttgthree.com, be back here at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday evening. I'm going to give you my top 5 trade ideas for the week. We'll go over and we'll prep if this, then that type scenarios based on earnings in the Fed meeting. And you have to be on that live stream in order for you to win the $1,000. Okay? You have to be on that live stream to win the $1,000. Good luck to you guys all. So that was cool, guys. I'm glad we were able to do that. Kind of a live lesson. Kind of a live lesson there. That 850 resistance, identifying it. Now the stock drops $2. That's all the difference, right? That's all the difference right there. All right. So there you have it, folks. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. That does it. Happy Friday. Friday in the books. 10 green days in a row for the Dow. SPY is flat on the day. AMC is up 50%. All is right in the world again, I guess. I'm just kidding. All right, and there's that resistance over there in AMC. All right. All right, folks, that's it. So again, guys, Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a huge stream. We're going over prepping for the biggest week of the month, busiest earnings week, Fed meeting. It's going to be a big one. Go to ttgthree.com to join our trial. Now they're talking about the AMC deal on CNBC. AMC APE deal rejected by Delaware judge. Yeah, APE is down 20%. Look at APE. Wow, APE went all the way to 75 cents. What a gigantic piece of garbage. Oh, that's so pathetic. These shareholders were taken for such a ride. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. All right, guys. Well, anyway. Okay, fam. I'll see you guys all Sunday evening. All right. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so already. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out. Make sure you guys never miss out on any of these streams. Sunday, I'll give you the top trade ideas for the week. My game plan, if this, then that scenarios for earnings in the Fed. And we're giving away $1,000. All right. ttgthree.com. Join the trial. Your name's included in the $1,000 giveaway. Good luck. I'll see you guys all Sunday evening. Have a wonderful, fantastic weekend. Congratulations, all my members of your trading group. It was a fantastic week. It was a big week. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's have a better week, even so, next week. All right. I'll see you guys all on Sunday evening. Take care, everybody.